All right, good morning to you out there this morning. It's Friday morning out there. It's a bit cooler for us today just because of that cold front that we had pass through yesterday. Now, by the time we get to this afternoon, it's still 60s and 70s, lots of sunshine out there. But you take a look at that sunrise that we have out there this morning. Looks a little bit hazy, right? Well, it's beautiful out there, but that haziness due to some smoke that's up towards the northwest. That northwest wind is bringing in some of that smoke to our neck of the woods, making that sunrise look a little bit different out there this morning. Overall, though, that air quality report showing at moderate levels so far today. Not too much to be concerned about throughout the rest of the day today. We'll keep an eye on it, though. We're also waiting on that allergy report that comes out on Fridays. That should be a little bit inflated for this week as well, just due to the dry pattern that we've had. Lots of sunshine as well out there. All right, let's take a look at Northwest Arkansas the rest of the day today. Looks like this, plenty of sunshine out there for us. Temperature is going to be a little bit cooler for us today. Daytime highs only going to be into those 60s and 70s by the time we get to this afternoon into the evening hours. And it's a look across the river valley. Here's a look across Northwest Arkansas. What you have there is those temperatures into those low to mid 60s for us today. By the time we get to the weekend, a little bit different, similar for our Saturday, but Sunday will be obviously much cooler outside. Again, today, the reason why we're going to stay at least pretty consistently pretty mild throughout the day is those winds coming out of the northwest, bringing in that smoke, but also making things pretty mild throughout the day. Wind gusts right around 20 up to 25 miles per hour. At its peak, you could see a wind gust near 30 miles per hour. By the time we get to this afternoon, that's what's going to keep things pretty mild all day long. Your weekend forecast looks like this, though, much different. By the time we get to our Sunday, strong winds coming up from the south, going to make Sunday a bit uncomfortable to spend at least all day out there. But daytime highs going to be into those low to mid 80s. It's going to feel amazing. There's going to be lots of sunshine out there, but those winds going to be on the stronger side. Let's take a look at those winds. Here's a look at Sunday. Those peak wind gusts anywhere between 30 up to 40 miles per hour coming up from the south. That's what's going to make things at least feel a little bit uncomfortable because that wind will just blow you away. But it's going to be much warmer by the time we get to the end of the weekend. That next cold front arrives by the time we get to our Monday. So at least we're going on a little bit of a roller coaster here over the next couple of days. Warmer for our Sunday, much cooler for Monday into the start of the week into those 60s and 70s. Across the river valley, we'll start to recover those temperatures by the time we get to the end of the week into our Friday. Rain chances start to pick up there as well for our Wednesday and Thursday. And here's a look at Northwest Arkansas over the next 7 days. Temperatures going to be climbing into our Saturday. We're back up into those low 70s. By the time we get to Sunday, though, that's when we have a big difference back into the forecast. We're talking about temperatures topping out into those low to mid 80s for us by the end of the weekend. But by the time we get to Monday, that's when that next cold front is going to arrive. We're talking about temperatures dropping from those low 80s back down to the low 70s. A little bit of cloud coverage, but at least those rain chances hold off just a bit. Across the river valley over the next 7 days. Again, today, not too bad out there, just cooler than what we had for yesterday. Saturday, that's where we have temperatures into those upper 70s, getting a little bit warmer outside for our Sunday, but very windy throughout the day with those wind gusts near 40 miles per hour. That's going to be a bit annoying throughout the day. That next cold front arrives by the time we get to the start of next week, and things are still pretty mild outside overall. Not a bad forecast going into the weekend.